Hello, this is Paola De Vescovi from projectprosperity.com. Welcome to my video series on personal brand. Today we will see how to effectively create and promote your personal brand. We will learn what personal brand is, what it means, the benefits of personal branding, and how to develop your personal brand through social media. We will also see some practical tips for creating and promoting your personal brand. Let's start with the definition of personal branding. Personal branding is about managing your name, even if you don't own a business. In a world of misinformation, disinformation, and semi-permanent Google records going on a date, chances are that your blind date has Googled your name. Go into a job interview, ditto. This was Tim Ferriss, author of 4-Hour Workweek. I'm sure most of you know this author. Let's see another definition of personal branding. Regardless of age, regardless of position, regardless of the business we happen to be in, all of us need to understand the importance of branding. We are CEOs of our own companies. Me incorporation. To be in business today, our most important job is to be head marketer for the brand called you. And this was Tom Peters, another famous expert in personal branding. So without your personal brand, you miss opportunities. You're just one of the many people, of the many entrepreneurs who populate the market. You are at a disadvantage compared to your competitors, and you lose visibility. The world has changed. We have to recognize this. And once loyalty and conformity were important values, and today they are no longer values. And companies know that their employees will not stay with them forever, but why their employees are there, they want them to give their best. And giving our best is even more important if we, are entrepreneurs, we are self-employed, and therefore we must know what makes us unique and special. We must know what distinguishes us from others. We must know what value we offer our customers and our market. So a brand, according to William Arruda, another expert, a brand is the promise of a unique value. And I will give you an example. If you see a Mercedes, like this one, what are the terms that come to your mind thinking of a Mercedes? To me, it means design, it means elegance, it means reliability. Therefore, you understand that what makes a brand efficient is its authentic value, so its authenticity. And it is very important to remember this. So your brand, remember, is the impression that you give your customer, the impression that you give your audience. It's the way they perceive you, the perception that they have of you, of your brand. Personal branding is a mental state. Why? Because we have to understand that our personal brand is us, it's our person, it's the way other people see us, it's the values that we share with them, it's the vision that we share with them, it's what makes us so special, so unique, that distinguishes us from others. So you have to understand who you are. You have to be able to say what you do and what makes you unique. So I will show you now 3 powerful steps for creating your personal brand. Step 1 consists in discovering your brand. There are things that you can understand yourself, questions that you can ask yourself and answer yourself. And these are your values, your goals, your objectives, your passions. What are you so passionate about? What are you known for? What do you have solutions and answers for? So how you can help others? What are the problems that you can help them solve? And there are things that you can only understand from others. So you should try and understand how they describe you. And think about it. What are the 3 compliments that you receive more often from other people? So what are your characteristics that people are most impressed of? Now, step 2, develop your brand. In order to develop your brand, you have to identify your audience, your potential customers. And in order to do that, try to write down your personal profile, a sort of a CV, specifically addressed to your audience. Keep your audience in mind and write down your personal profile, focusing on them. And in your profile, also specify the qualities that distinguish you from other people, both personally and professionally. So what is it that is so unique about you? So what makes you unique and special, and learn how to communicate it. So analyze your strengths. This is the message. You know, in my coaching practice, so many times I noticed that people are not able to immediately name their strengths. And even fewer people are able to communicate effectively how their strengths can help others. So learn your strengths by heart and always keep them ready so that when somebody asks you, what are your unique strengths, you are able to name them effectively and communicate them effectively. So apart from your strengths, you have also to understand that your brand is made of tangible and intangible assets. Let's start from the tangible ones. These are your personal website, your blog, this sort of showcase for you, the social networks where you decide to be present, your business cards, your CV, your portfolio, your testimonials, your references, and your intangible assets. These are also very important. Your name, your appearance. Sometimes we don't think that our appearance is important, especially now that spend a lot of time behind the computer screen. So we think that people don't see us, but also the way we communicate, our voice, the language that we use, all this makes up our appearance. And this is very important, and it's a very important part of our brand, a very important component of our brand. Then our competencies and skills, our personality. This is also conveyed through our voice, through the way we speak, through our face, through our appearance. So our mission, our vision, our values. So now we are ready for step 3, that is promoting and maintaining our personal brand. I say maintaining because every now and then we must review our personal brand. Sometimes, we may decide to shift our focus a little bit, change our business a little bit, and therefore we need to do some maintenance work on our personal brand too. So in order to promote it, the first thing that I strongly suggest is to be on Twitter. And if you are not on Twitter yet, please set up an account. You know why? Because Twitter is where the conversations take place. And Twitter is the social network where participating in conversation is very easy. I'm sure that most of you already use it, and you use hashtags and mentions to network and participate in conversation. Offer your contribution to the conversation. Follow industry leaders on Twitter and be yourself, be authentic. Don't try to be somebody else. And develop your brand 140 characters at a time. Every single tweet you post is a little part of your brand. It's a little stepping stone that will lead you to develop a powerful, effective personal brand. If you don't already have a blog, set up one. You know why? Your blog, as I said, is your showcase. Your brand is your story. And how can you share your story without writing it? And where can you write your story? On your blog. Your blog is a great opportunity to make your voice heard and to promote the visibility of your brand. You promote on the social networks what you write on your blog, and therefore your blog is an important central part of your funnel, of your showcase, of your business. Your blog is the #1 channel to engage in a conversation with your readers. It's the place where the most effective conversation takes place. It's the place where you build your relationship. And it is on your blog that you create your brand reputation. Then you must be on LinkedIn. You cannot help being there because your contact network on LinkedIn is a precious asset. LinkedIn is the professional social network. So your contacts there are very valuable. You are able to engage with other professionals, with industry leaders, with CEOs of companies. So you have to be there. So keep your profile updated and request recommendations and endorsements because these become a very important part of your personal brand. Ask questions, start conversations, join groups to connect with other professionals and make yourself known. On Facebook, do some house cleaning. I strongly suggest that you cancel and in any case don't post everything that does not benefit your brand. Be sure there are no skeletons in your closet. What you post remains there. So be sure that whatever you post reflects you, your personality, your brand. And in order to do that more effectively, try to keep your personal profile private. Your personal profile is for your friends and for your family. Your business page is for business. Now you're online and you are visible on social networks. What should you do now? Well, I strongly suggest you to be consistent and regular. Therefore, post and publish consistently and regularly on your blog, on your website, on the social networks you decide to be present in. Be transparent and authentic. So be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else or somebody that is not you. Try to be helpful, provide solutions, value, relevant answers, participate in conversations, join groups, be interesting, and show your competencies, your expertise, and something that very often a lot of people forget, be a good listener. Remember, your customers, your market, other professionals, possible partners, they are all present on social networks. And on social networks, they express their concerns, their worries, their doubts, their problems. They are looking for solutions, so listen to them carefully so that you can provide the right solutions to them, and therefore this will increase your brand reputation. This will make your brand really stand out and shine. Be a good listener. And don't worry about numbers. Many of my clients say, how can I have more likes on Facebook? How can I have more followers on Twitter? Don't ask yourself these questions. The questions you should ask yourself are different. So you should ask yourself how you are contributing to the conversation, how you are contributing to the solutions your potential customers and existing customers are asking for. What value are you offering them? And another question, how can I better participate to the conversation? How can I better engage with my clients and my followers? So these are the questions you should ask yourself in order to build a very powerful and effective personal brand. And personal branding is not something that you do only online. Your personal brand also lives offline. And I strongly suggest that you go to networking events. And when you go, introduce yourself to at least one new person every time you go. And sometimes invite your contacts to have a coffee with you, but without an agenda. So try and use these opportunities also simply to know each other better and to build a personal relationship with your contacts, with your customers, with other professionals. So today we have learned what personal branding is, what it means, why it is so important for you, for your business. And we have also learned a very simple 3-step strategy to build and promote your personal brand, mostly online, but also offline. In the next video, we will learn how to best exploit Facebook and Twitter for your personal brand. So thank you for watching my video, and please visit my website where you can find tips and tools and resources for your social media marketing and for a very effective personal branding. And if you have any questions, please send them to info@projectprosperity.com, and I will be very happy to answer them. So I will see you soon in my next video. Thank you for being with me. To your success and prosperity.